Welcome back to TJ Crypto World, where we break down the charts and decode the hottest market-moving news. I'm TJ. Today, we're zeroing in on XRP, a currency that's carved out an 84% approval probability for a spot ETF on Polymarket and now shows a classic falling wedge setup on its daily chart. Can these catalysts align for a run to $3.40 and beyond? Hit subscribe, ring that bell, and let's dive in. Here's what we'll cover: falling wedge breakdown, why this pattern hints at a 48% price surge, key levels to watch, $2.20 support, $2.42 trendline, $2.80 to $2.90 resistance, and the $3.40 target. ETF review impact: how the SEC's Wisdom Tree Spot XRP ETF review can supercharge institutional demand. Trader insights, top analysts' predictions and your tactical playbook. Stick around. At the midpoint, I'll share my risk management tips for trading this setup. 1. Falling wedge fundamentals. A falling wedge is one of technical analysis's most reliable bullish reversal patterns. It forms when price makes lower highs and lower lows, but with converging trend lines, signaling momentum exhaustion. In XRP's case, upper trend line connects descending highs, currently near $2.42, lower trend line ties descending lows, around $2.20 support. RSI build: the relative strength index has climbed from 31 on April 8 to 47. Showing buyers are stepping in. When price finally breaks above $2.42, textbook targets the wedge height measured at its widest point, projecting XRP to $3.40, a 48% lift from $2.30. Pro tip: always confirm the breakout with volume. Look for a strong UPTICK to validate the move. 2. Key price levels. Support: $2.20, the wedge's bottom line. If this holds, it reinforces the bullish structure. Immediate resistance: $2.42, the upper wedge boundary. A daily close above this level signals the breakout. Secondary resistance: $2.60 to $2.80, former swing highs. Clearing here opens the path to $3. Target zone: $3.40, the falling wedge projection. Beyond that, all-time highs, $3.84, are within reach. Traders must watch $2.20 closely. If XRP dips below, the wedge breaks down and the pattern fails. Are these levels on your radar? Hit like if you're ready to trade this wedge breakout. Subscribe now for real-time updates as XRP attempts its next move. 3. SEC's Wisdom Tree ETF review. On May 27, the SEC officially began reviewing Wisdom Tree's Spot XRP ETF application. Key points: public comment window, 21 days. Full review up to 240 days. Reference rate: the fund tracks XRP via the CME/CF Ripple USD reference rate, no direct custody headaches. Approval odds: Polymarket users peg an 84% chance of approval by year-end, up from 63% a month ago. Analyst outlook: Bloomberg's ETF team assigns an 85% probability, citing the SEC's new leadership tone. Why it matters: approval means broad retail and institutional access to XRP without self-custody. It unlocks fresh capital flows and can quickly shift sentiment from cautious to bullish. Combined with the falling wedge, you've got both technical and fundamental catalysts aligning. Anonymous analyst, Chart Master, targets a 50% surge to $3.40 post-wedge breakout, with a stop-loss under $2.15. Whale Watcher, watching whale wallets for pre-ETF accumulation. Large transfers off exchanges may signal buying pressure building. The consensus: first, nail the $2.42 breakout. Then watch $2.80 for confirmation. And finally, Set your sights on $3.40. 5. Tactical playbook. Entry strategy. Aggressive. Buy at $2.45 once daily close above. Conservative. Wait for $2.60 break and retest as support. Stops and risk. Place stops just below $2.20, wedge floor, or tighter near $2.35, mid-wedge. Profit targets. Initial, $2.80, resistance. Secondary, $3.40, pattern target. Stretch, $3.84, all-time high. Position sizing. Risk no more than 1 to 2% of capital on this trade. Always adjust based on your risk tolerance and portfolio size. XRP stands at a crossroads. A classic falling wedge poised for a breakout, coupled with an active SEC ETF review that could unleash institutional demand. If these forces converge, $3.40 isn't a moonshot, it's a realistic next step. If you're gearing up for this play, smash like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Share your XRP wedge strategy in the comments. Let's build a winning plan together. Thanks for watching, Chart Warriors. Until next time, trade smart, manage risk, and ride the wave with TJ Crypto World.